It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you...
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, sure thing.
I know you're going to tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't going to say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
It sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had no right to exploit your past and ruin your big moment.
I appreciate you saying that.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do, no matter what we could lose in the process.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania.
If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours, then you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame. And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again. With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above? I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adoptive parents sitting at ringside. I think you're right, Myron.
And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go. WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing to their friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words, that will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match.
His offense is on point right now.
Nothing is going to stop him now.
Boom, did you hear the impact? Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this. I got right to the gut.
Samoa Joe is an expert in strikes and submissions. This man is a monster who is set on annihilating his opposition, plain and simple.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out.
Back against the wall. Going to the top, high risk. From the top, oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Trey escapes the Uranagi, and now he's got Samoa Joe in the Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down.
Hold on, is this actually happening?
It is. Red and Trey of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these 4 adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tapped.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the 2nd time on your Hall of Fame induction.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We had something for you. Some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Your forehead scissor, great way to wear down your opponent.
Let's remember what got us to this match. A tournament began after General Manager JBL stripped Paige of the NXT Women's Championship. With Paige also being the WWE Divas Champion, it just wouldn't have been fair to NXT.
Now, as heartbroken as Paige was, she understands that the NXT Women's Championship should be fought for here. And both these ladies have the grace and strength deserving of that title.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Bow down to the queen.
And here comes Charlotte.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, and Charlotte with a slap.
There's your disrespect, Renee.
He's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go behind. Oh, look out. Pinfall attempt by Natalya. Shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beat to Natalya.
Shot like would make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside.
Paige is so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside.
Michael, I saw you had an interview with Natalya and her husband, Tyson Kidd, who has an NXT Championship opportunity himself. Later tonight. Now, you caught a lot of slack for driving a wedge between them.
No, I have to disagree with you there, Renee. I was just pointing out that on Total Divas, Tyson doesn't come off in a good light on that show. And Natalya is overprotective and defended him, which she did again in that interview. I want to know if Tyson would be happy if Natalya won the title tonight. But he hesitated.
You tried more than that, Cole. You called...
Will she win it here?
And Natalya pops the shoulder up.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Oh, God.
That'll have you walking funny.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. Man.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Quick pin attempt here. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Charlotte makes her daddy proud every time she steps into the ring. That'll have you walking funny. Hooked up and dragon suplex.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. You have to wonder about all the damage we've seen Natalya take thus far.
Some nasty falls we've seen Natalya take.
Wow, punch!
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
She's got her where she wants her. And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Charlotte's always had a flair for offense, guys.
The Queen gaining momentum.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her. Natalya able to counter beautifully.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. And Charlotte, reversal by Natalya.
Oh, up and over, that looks familiar.
Here comes Natty ready to serve it up to Charlotte.
Charlotte crashes down to the outside. If Natalya were smart, she'd just let Charlotte stay outside, win the title by counter.
Yeah, I don't think Natalya wants to win the championship that way, however.
Now talk about a little bit of pride in Natalya. She's not going down that way.
Natalya barely hanging on to that top rope. Charlotte trying to drag her down. Oh, no.
God, driven to the floor.
Really just laying it in.
Bringing it back into the ring. And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior. Whoa, not so fast.
Charlotte is going up for the first time. Charlotte up on the top rope. Moonsault, nobody home.
Natty got out of the way just in time.
It's going to be catastrophic for Charlotte. This is Natalya's opening. She needs to capitalize now if she wants to become NXT Women's Champion.
Charlotte tried to risk it all to put Natalya away, but it didn't quite work out. Can Natalya take advantage?
Oh, Natalya.
Classic Natty.
Cover. Hook of the leg. Is this enough? And a kick out by Charlotte.
Charlotte refuses to relent.
Oh, here we go. Natty's looking to lock in the sharpshooter.
Got to roll Charlotte over on her belly, and she does. Center of the ring. Is Charlotte going to tap out? Is Charlotte going to tap?
Can Charlotte hang on in the center of the ring, crawling for the ropes? No, Natalya readjusting. Look at the pressure.
But Charlotte's hanging in, and Charlotte reverses.
Wow. Spectacular reversal. Can Charlotte, can she? Yes.
Locked it in. Natty's in trouble.
Figure four. Now it's Natty's turn to feel the pain and agony.
Is Natty gonna tap?
Flair looking on. Bret Hart looking on. Is Charlotte going to win the championship?
Natalya trying to fight through the pain, trying to hold on.
Natty's just writhing in pain.
Uncle Bret Hart at ringside trying to will Natalya on. Charlotte's fighting. On the other side of the ring looking on.
Natalya desperately trying to do whatever she can.
Natalya trying to reverse the pressure, but Charlotte rolls through. Veteran instincts.
I cannot believe it. How on earth is Natalya still hanging in this thing?
The hold hasn't been broken, guys.
Oh, my God!
Charlotte looking to drag Natalya out of the ring.
Charlotte's looking to break Natalya's leg and win the championship.
Referee desperately trying to break this hold here.
But has the damage been done?
I think there's no question about it, Michael. Natalya's in a bad way.
The damage has been done. Natalya's finished.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. Back in from the floor. This does not look good for Charlotte. Can she get back in this, Corey?
Things are looking bleak for the Queen.
Really targeting the back on that one.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
Charlotte Flair can taste the victory. Moments away.
It's only a matter of time here. Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Charlotte Flair can taste the victory. Moments away.
It's only a matter of time here. Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her...
Natalya is helpless.
Moments away from history. And she's going to do it with insult to injury.
This could be it for Natalya. Can she hold on?
Look at Charlotte staring a hole right through the hitman.
As Natalya tries to drag herself to the bottom rope.
Right back to the center of the ring.
Can you imagine if Natalya would have tapped out to the sharpshooter?
It would humiliate the entire Hart family.
Try to lead down. Counters.
Great move by Natalya.
Natalya wanted the figure 4 leg lock, but Charlotte felt it coming. Bow to the Queen.
Bow down to the Queen. Charlotte, cover. Charlotte does it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
What a moment for Charlotte. And Ric Flair is ecstatic.
It's going to be a celebration tonight. The next generation of Flairs just captured their first taste of gold.
What a moment. What a match.
Look at the look on Ric's face. So proud of his daughter Charlotte starting her own legacy.
So here we go, fatal four-way matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. First competitor To gain a pinfall and submission becomes the champion, so there's no advantage for the champion in this match.
That's right. Charlotte has a 25% chance of retaining her championship. But she did say on the pre-show, to them, it's a championship opportunity. To me, it's another chance to show I am the most dominant female in the game.
It's still going to be every woman for themselves, but you have to wonder if it might be wise to form an alliance in this match.
Beautiful corkscrew elbow drop.
Ooh, bullseye!
She's looking to end it early. Oh, and she turns it around. Plenty of fight left. The prettiest jewel in the Flair family crown continues to impress.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Popped up. This action is all over the place. That's fatal four-way rules. Anything goes. Every woman for herself for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, Charlotte's in the title now.
Breaking down in a hurry on the outside. And wow, Charlotte sent into the LED boards.
Just sending a message there.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh. Bringing it back into the ring. Becky Lynch is coming to this match as what people believe to be the wild card. And I've got to ask the question, what has she done to deserve this title opportunity? All she did a few weeks ago was cost Sasha Banks her title chance.
No, whatever she did, she's in the match. I mean, I might not like her personally. There's nothing authentic about her as a human being, but she's got talent. She belongs in here just as much as anybody.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Running clothesline. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
All measured up.
Oh, drop kick to the spine.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Having no friends is proven costly for Bayley.
And Sasha and Becky now. A little bit of an alliance being formed here under fatal four-way rules.
Uh-oh. What in the world? Oh, no. Bayley launched into the turnbuckle.
Bayley's down.
That might be it for Bayley.
Double cover.
Yeah, but what does the official do here?
Sasha Banks reminding Becky, I made you.
Everybody fall in line to the boss.
Sasha jaw-jacking with Becky. Hey, oh, look out, Becky.
Exploder suplex. Sasha rolls to the outside. This could be huge for Becky.
Yeah, the boss in deep, deep trouble.
You know, Griggs, despite your thoughts on Becky, she can walk out of here NXT Women's Champion.
I don't want to imagine coming out here week after week and watching Becky Lynch headbang with the Women's Championship around her waist.
I would love it.
I bet you would.
Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Oh, straight forearm.
Some people might not agree, but I think sometimes Bayley can be a bit too much.
Banks is showing everyone who the boss in the WWE is. In a bad way here, guys. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And again.
It's hard to believe that Charlotte and Sasha once reigned atop NXT as best friends. Now Sasha Banks isn't just looking to take Charlotte's spotlight, she's looking to take Charlotte's championship.
The boss will declare herself as the uncrowned women's champion, but there's no shortage of other competitors looking looking to take down NXT's Queen Bee.
Make no mistake, all four of the ladies in this matchup have one thing on their mind, and that's becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Just needs to do more damage. Oh, Sasha and Charlotte trading rights. What a battle. What a match. The boss bringing the fight to Charlotte.
Sasha on the move. Oh!
Becky.
Spear by Charlotte! And now squaring off with the boss. Oh my God! Bayley to the face, and now Bayley and Charlotte are in the ring. Critical moment here. You know, we all talk about the champion having a disadvantage in a fatal four-way, but you also have to look at how the other competitors need to change their strategy, Byron.
Well, you can look at Sasha Banks, who typically uses a submission to put her opponent away. Or in a fatal four-way, you may not be afforded the time it takes to submit your opponent.
Well, that's the thing about these fatal four-way matches. You have to neutralize everybody. A submission may not be the most effective way to win it. It can be broken up rather easily.
Yeah, it makes you so vulnerable to another competitor's attack. Back in from the floor. Oh, man, what a kick from Sasha. That's got to knock the whip.
The leg is, oh, man, right on the jaw.
That'll ruin your day. The champ's in trouble. The champ's in big trouble right now.
Someone needs to capitalize. Not safe yet. Ooh, vicious kick. Sasha striking right to the kidney.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
For the first time tonight, Sasha Banks is... Whoa! Sasha feeling broken!
Right across the face.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
To the outside.
Woo-wee. Popped up.
Sasha Banks is looking fit and legit.
You've been waiting for that all day.
I have.
I want to mention this quick. There's WWE superstars posting on social media watching this tonight on the WWE Network. Sheamus saying earlier, the Irish are coming. Also Finn Balor, victorious earlier tonight. And now pulling for Becky Lynch in this one.
Oh, that's good. Maybe Sheamus and Finn can go hang out with Becky Lynch, because I sure don't want to.
Meanwhile, WWE superstar Paige saying good luck tonight, especially to Bayley.
For Bayley, huh? Didn't expect Paige to be pulling for Bayley. It just goes to show how wide the fan base is for the huggable one.
Using the ropes.
Next striker. Charlotte sent into the post, shoulder first.
It is truly anyone's matchup at this point. Who can capitalize first? It looks like it might be the boss.
Sasha's the only woman up on her feet right now.
Sasha Banks trying to seize the opportunity.
Oh, guys, I think
here
it's
we
coming.
go.
This is my favorite thing.
Cue it up, boss.
Uh-oh. Becky interferes.
Driven into the midsection of Charlotte.
I think this is where Sasha Banks does what she does best.
Sasha can't do this.
Of course she can. She's the boss.
Boss time.
Double stack. Double knees. Just give the title to Banks already.
I think that's exactly what's about to happen, Graves.
I got to bring up this newfound aggression we've seen from Bayley lately. It's been a long time coming.
Hey, Bayley's come to realize that everybody is out here for themselves, knocking anyone down to get on top. So, Bayley's doing the same thing.
I'm loving it. Can this dream come true? This dream Bayley has had since she was 11 years old. All she ever wanted to be was a champion.
Bayley said it a few weeks ago that this is her Sami Zayn moment. She finally found the spark that she's been missing. In her words, she's more prepared than she's ever been.
Popped up. Meteor! Bulldog! Delivered with force. Sasha Banks has already had multiple opportunities at the championship. Could she be in desperation mode now?
You're right, this could be her last chance. But you know, it kind of feels like she has some kind of master plan. I don't know what Sasha Banks is conceiving, but I guarantee she's been working on a game plan for weeks. I don't trust all of her swagger to just be pure confidence.
What are you talking about? Banks has all the right to the confidence, Renee. In the past, she's made Becky tap out. She's embarrassed Bayley. She even pinned the women's champion.
Look, all I know is Sasha Banks has been saying that she's taught Charlotte everything Charlotte knows, but hasn't taught Charlotte everything she knows. I'm telling you, some tricks are up the boss's sleeve.
Things aren't looking good for her.
Nothing fancy about that.
Byron, Charlotte has the expectation. Will it be? She keeps kicking out.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
And look at from back suplex.
Very nice.
It's about to end. The champ's eyes were glazed over.
That is a huge opening for Bayley.
A lot of history between all four of these women. Friendship.
Sasha may take this.
Yes, center of the ring. Charlotte's in trouble. This could be it. The Boss looking to win the championship. Becky driven into Bayley. Sasha back to the submission middle of the ring.
The torque on Charlotte's spine. She's got to tap.
This has got to be it. That is locked in.
What is Charlotte going to do? Is Charlotte going to tap, tap, tap?
Boss is trying everything she's got right now.
Charlotte trying to reach, trying to claw.
A look of desperation in the eyes of Charlotte.
Charlotte almost to the bottom rope. Can she get there?
Oh, no.
Sasha able to roll through. Shoulders down and Spanx wins the title.
Wow.
I told you. I knew it was going to happen.
Here's your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The Boss, Sasha Banks versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley.
Bayley showing she's more than hugs.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
These two know each other about as well as anybody.
The history between these two goes back for years, doesn't it, Renee?
Yeah, they both joined NXT around the same time, have battled each other on numerous occasions, but their paths to getting to this main event have been...
Captured the leg. Big mistake. Carefully measured knee drop.
And this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner.
Bayley's certainly bringing the best that she's got, but it's just not enough to take down the Boss.
The Boss is so confident in her element right now, and Bayley's taking the brunt of it.
Bayley starting to fire up. Bayley showing some life. And that was Banks face first off the turnbuckle.
Where the hell is this even coming from?
Bayley, an incredible resilience being shown here.
Bayley's got Banks hung up in the tree of woe.
This could be Bayley's moment.
Look out, Boss.
Oh, with an elbow.
Momentum switching in this match.
Banks is down.
This has got to be it.
Cover for Bayley and a kick out.
Oh, thought I had a heart attack there. Do you guys honestly believe the NXT Universe wants to see a headband-wearing little girl as their champion? Because that's what we'll get if Bayley wins.
Hey,
look out.
Beautiful dive.
Boom! Bayley
From the second rope.
You know, Renee, Bayley is out here with a lot to prove. Her family is in attendance and behind her, but we've seen Bayley fail in this situation before.
Yeah, her mom's watched her lose these championship matches before. And listen, Bayley has said countless times she's just tired of letting people down, tired of letting herself down, tired of letting these opportunities slip through her fingers.
Hey, tonight is different, though. Bayley feels it. The NXT Universe feels it, and soon, Sasha Banks is going to feel it, too.
The Boss is going to make it hard on Bayley. Sasha's got the goal of breaking Bayley's heart again.
Woo-wee.
Oh, breaker.
Bayley in full control here
With a Bayleyplex.
Out of it in the corner. Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
The hunger has her in her sights.
Corner post baseball slide.
The title might change hands. Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The Boss looks terrible at the moment.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Byron, where do you think this unrelenting hatred Sasha Banks has for Bayley comes from?
I honestly believe that Sasha Banks sees a bit of herself in Bayley. Because when Sasha first came here, she was that girl, that innocent girl who wanted to do the right thing. Was happy with a handshake and a pat on the back.
Okay. I'm going to cut you off here because you're delusional. There is no way that Sasha Banks sees any of Bayley in herself. Sasha was born to be the boss, born to be the best. She is revolutionizing the game and doesn't have time for people like Bayley. She's evolved. She's grown up, while Bayley has arrested development. Bayley's still a 15-year-old girl at heart.
I think Sasha couldn't find success the way she initially had hoped to, the way Bayley is doing it now. And she holds some bitterness in her heart because of it. Set it up.
look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a match. Bayley with the elbow. Sasha hung on.
Once again to the injured hand. Brilliant strategy by Banks.
Just a clear bullseye for the champ to capitalize on.
Well, this is the beginning of the end for the huggable one. Look at this ruthlessness from Banks.
Yeah, but that's why Sasha Banks is known as the boss. Taking over here.
Poor Bayley, this is such a bad situation for her right now. Sasha just focusing on that injured hand.
Oh, a terrible situation.
There is no feasible way for Bayley to win a fight with one hand against Sasha Banks.
I wouldn't discount Bayley just yet, Greg. I mean, yeah, she's in a bit of trouble right now. She's still got fight in her.
Your eyes working okay, Renee. Now is the time to start discounting Bayley. She's done.
Oh, no! This is bad news for Bayley.
Banks just taking her time.
Sasha Banks now just torturing and it's torture. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know how Bayley's going to come back from this one. I mean, her hand's done. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your body.
Bayley in serious trouble. And now, what is Banks doing?
Unfortunately, the feel-good story will not have a happy ending.
Oh, my God, she may have a broken hand. A relentless assault by Banks.
I have never seen the champ this aggressive, this ruthless.
Bayley is in trouble. Bayley is hurt.
The official's thinking about stopping this one with good reason.
I don't know how Bayley can come back right now. I mean, you can't gain any momentum after that. Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
You know, I think Byron brought up a good theory, Graves. Sasha's an evolution of that girl who's just happy to be here. She didn't just wake up being the boss. She had to evolve into that. And now tonight's the night for Bayley to become more. And not just because she's a girl who's satisfied of getting the opportunity. We've seen a more intense side of Bayley lately, and that's part of the maturation process, don't you think?
Don't even try, Renee. You're just trying to project. The boss has nothing in common with Bayley. She pities Bayley. Sasha feels bad for her. She's annoyed with her. She wants her out of the picture altogether.
You've got to be feeling for Bayley. You know that injured hand must be killing her. Sasha's exploited it out of desperation in this match.
Oh, you're kidding me. If Bayley's brave enough to compete with an injury, she's brave enough to have it exploited. There's nothing illegal about what the boss has done.
What it shows is that Sasha's strategy wasn't working, so she had to take a shortcut. Had to get dirty.
How can you call it a shortcut, Renee? There's nothing illegal.
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Backbreaker. Bayley looking impressive.
The momentum is clearly turned to her favor.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder. Sleeper slam. I think the boss has been enjoying her handiwork. She's been running her mouth, smiling, looking beautiful while she dismantles Bayley.
Yeah, Sasha loves this. Loves to hurt. Loves to get in your head and talk trash. Gonna do whatever it takes to throw you off your game.
And Bayley evades that one.
Oh, shin breaker. Remember, Bayley had to go through Charlotte and Becky Lynch to become the #1 contender.
Sasha Banks telling Bayley, you're just not good enough. That Becky Lynch and Charlotte were threats. You are not a threat.
Hey, that's just more fuel for Bayley's fire. There's only so many times you can take being mislabeled and misjudged and not being taken seriously. Believe me, Bayley's had enough.
I agree. I mean, come on. You defeat women of Charlotte and Becky's caliber and still don't receive the respect of the champion? It should dig at Bayley. I completely understand.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
A quick reversal by Bayley.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Going for the cover. She's still in it.
She doesn't look huggable right now. She looks downright angry.
Byron, looking at Sasha Banks and Bayley, do you think that Sasha is still underestimating Bayley?
I think she is. Sasha could get in Bayley's face and talk all the trash she wants about being better. And Bayley...
Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly. Sasha Banks sinking down her way.
Banks rolls through, shoulders down. Oh! Trying to hang on.
Great counter by Banks.
Oh! Face first. Sasha.
This has got to be it. Can Bayley hang in there?
Banks statement.
This is where the fairy tale ends.
Is Bayley going to tap?
Sasha Banks trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of Bayley.
Sasha
Look
Banks
at
has
this.
none of it.
A ruthless boss just stomping on the injured hand. Thanks for coming, Bayley.
How the hell is Bayley still in this match?
Banks counters back to the center of the ring, but no!
What a reversal, what a counter!
Bayley with the Banks statement.
Locked in.
Can you imagine beating Sasha with her own finishing move, her own submission move?
We humiliate the boss. Sasha luckily makes it to the rope, forcing the break. The damage has been done.
Now, what's Bayley got to do now? What's the next move?
Oh, here it comes! Belly to belly! The title's in jeopardy
For the pin and the win!
Yes!
Whoa, didn't expect to see that. Elbow drop.
piercing.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
And again going for the torso. This is quite the beating, Michael.
And again!
Bayley is showing her true colors, red with anger.
Her offense is on point right now.
Oh, stomping away.
She goes for the cover. For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Drop kick. Oh, and Bayley trying to build some momentum, trying to climb back into this match, and this could be her opportunity, Corey.
Bayley's got the pedal to the metal.
Bayley had a window of opportunity and missed it.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Inverted DDT. Fight. Right now, it's all about the NXT Women's Championship.
And right now, Bayley has to silence that voice of self-doubt, that voice that calls into question your confidence. And Bayley has to truly believe that she is good enough to ascend to the next level.
The boss is definitely trying to keep Bayley's fairy tale from having a happy ending.
The attack on the torso continues.
Wise move, taking out the core here, Michael.
Oh, no. This does not look good.
This is exactly what you do not want to see. Your own anatomy wasn't built for this. Bayley on the offensive.
And again, yet another counter.
Hip drop. I've been waiting to see that. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. The honorable one.
Oh, nice suplex.
And here's Bayley.
Bayley's got to be looking for something big here.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
Anything she wants, she's in complete control. Oh my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it. Oh! Bayley got it hooked.
Bayley to belly. Gonna see a new champ.
Shoulders down. This could be it. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Shoulders on the mat. Bayley's done it! Bayley's done it!
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough.